Okay. Since I opened, I just begins to be slow. Let me update this. I think it's fine right now, but it's just very slow on TradingView, which is so weird. It's fine here. As soon as I go to trading futures. Okay, I'm gonna lie, we're just gonna have to push through. So we have equal lows over here, which is the liquidity we're going for. Now, if we utilize the power of 3, we expect price to come up as a manipulation, come back down. All of this is now the accumulation, and then by the time it comes back down here, it would have distributed. Now we're going to have news potentially. Let's check if there is news. So, say being Monday, there is no red news. There's no red news until Tuesday, to be fair, which is tomorrow, CPI. So on that front, we're good. So with that being said, we're still targeting these equal lows. Which means that we're bearish on the dollar. For bearish on the dollar, we're bullish on these types of pairs. But, we need to make sure that it lines up with whatever USD pair we are trying to trade. So we're going to start with AU, then we'll move to EU and then GU. Okay, so on a daily time frame, this is the swing high right here. Oops, wrong thing. Let's get this. And then the swing low. It's even a swing low over here. So with this, we're at a premium. And hourly, we see equal highs over here. So the green line marks liquidity. That's daily liquidity from the extreme and daily liquidity from the low. So that's buy side and sell side down here. So this is buy side liquidity over here, which lines up with this order block right here. Potentially even mark that out. See, we got to the midpoint, roughly about the midpoint of that order block before we did what we did. Now, markets open in 30 minutes. But let's look at the midnight open really quickly. So I can't see chat, by the way, because it's a very temperamental setup right now. What does this do? It lines up perfectly with the idea of the power 3. We have that push to the downside, which is the manipulation. We then break this high over here, creating the fair value gap. Ideally, would have liked for price to come back down here. Before we would enter. So technically, we could have got in around 10 a.m. This move kind of played out. We had that pullback, and then we could have zoomed in to get a clean entry. Okay, market opens around here. Which will be in the next 8 minutes. What we'd be looking for is for price to pull back into this fair value gap, taking out these equal lows right here, and then to then target this low hanging fruit of this buy side liquidity right there. Now on the daily, we did establish we're in a premium, which is not a lot of information because there isn't equal highs above price and there's not really equal lows below price. So it's a bit difficult. If you were to remove all the drawings, you can see from yesterday's high right there and today's high, we've just created equal highs. And if you zoom in, that equal highs that we've made from the high of last week Friday and so far is the hourly target we're actually looking to target. So it's very low hanging fruit. So that was there on the daily. So it could, for example, the daily candle for today could end up here. But currently, as of now, it's creating these equal highs, which line up with this order block. So if I'm buying from here, I want to see price come back down, take out these lows, which is that candlestick right here, and then this blue candlestick right here. Those two. This black one straight after this big blue one, and this blue one straight after this black one here. So those two candlesticks have relative equal lows, especially and the one before as well. And then we could see price take that out alongside, come back into this fair value gap, and then looking at our entry level. So we're bullish in this, but very, 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 very short term. Because, yeah. So the red arrow is basically the trade we want to take. I want to look at EU because one of my triggers got set hit, but I don't remember why. Also, another thing I forgot to draw is this imbalance over here from the last week's close to Sunday's open. However, we have indeed filled that, which could have fueled the bullish kind of bias. I'll be expecting to see something similar on EU. I just want to see if we can have a cleaner bias. So, oopsie. Oh, we have equal lows right here. Relative equal lows right here. I would say, excuse me, relative equal highs over here. And if we draw from the extremes, so this is the swing high, this is the swing low, we're going to this line. Let's keep it. It's the hourly. So I will take this out. Could kind of swept that high over here. Let's try realign this. Okay. So annoying how it's fine when I come off of it. I'm not actually that happy with this. So high on this is 17879. 17868. It's about one pip difference. To be fair, it's relatively equal. Also have this 1 hour imbalance here. So we are about equilibrium, which is when you're around equilibrium, price could technically go either way. But I would have low hanging fruit as my target and aim in such market conditions. Looking at the midnight open for Euro USD. Notice that we have again the power of 3, the open, the manipulation, then the return or the partial accumulation, break of the high over here, create some displacement here too. And this is the 15-minute time frame. We had the push and we're now having the pullback. And then of course market open, session open, so it's here, where I expect a deeper rally into this zone, and then we can start looking for our model, targeting these equal highs up here. So it's similar to AUD USD, but it is including the bias of DXY being bearish, in that we have still yet to take out these relative equal lows. And then let's have a quick glance at this. So the kind of difference between GU is that the gap is greater, and we're still almost at the ability or the point of sweeping or filling it. The others have already swept it. So this is equal highs over here. And the midnight open. Again, power 3, open, manipulation, accumulation, distribution, pull back into it. Oh, there's no into the hourly, because there is an imbalance here. The only thing is we've already filled it. There we go. Can go in here. Cool. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick stream today. I will be traveling from 3 to 5, so that's why. And also have some Bible studies from 2 to 2:30. So I didn't have much time, and I want to do some work for the other business ideas we have between 1:30 and 2. Then I could transition into the Bible studies, then transition into getting ready to leave, and then transition into doing work on the train, eating at my house, and then also traveling to church for the evening where we have prayer sessions. So I have a busy day, and I was video capture. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today. A very short stream, only 15 minutes. But today I am helping somebody out today, and yeah, we're still quite busy, so we're not able to kind of do a full-fledged stream. I will be back tomorrow for sure, potentially later tonight, and then we have some other stuff to get ready. So I'm gonna do some work now, and then I will catch you guys later. I just want to give you my ideas. I saw when I looked at DXY earlier this morning, I was seeing the power three playing out of the open, the manipulation to the upside to then distribute downwards. So I wanted to share that so that when I do post my trades in my Telegram, you can then get context to what I'll see and prior to the ideas that I will be sharing. So that's my idea for this week. Whether I trade it or not, we'll see. Obviously, we have our entry model, which protects us from the wrong bias and mistakes. So yeah, we're gonna utilize that from 1:30. We're gonna be paying attention to Judah swings and then go from there to see if the market gives us an entry. So thank you guys for watching. For those that are watching this back as well, thank you also. If you want to know any of the details, the links are in the description of our channel, where you have access to the Telegram, which I just mentioned, the website of Adsy Edge, where you can sign up and create your own trading journal. AdsyEdge.com. It's an amazing. I'm yet to actually update it. Probably do that later today or tomorrow. And yeah, it's free to join. It's great. You can log trades, and yeah. Again, my Instagram I think is also in the description. I was meant to do some recordings today from 3 to 5 actually, but the person that wanted to record is unavailable to come into my current location today. So we're going to do some recordings potentially later this week or another week. And then I want to have a lot of images, enough so that I can gain, a certain amount. I also want to record some B-rolls so that I can, create some content outside of the times that I'm unable to record. So I'm excited. I'm ready to show you guys what I've been planning. Telegram, Instagram, TikTok. I will probably just be. I might even change the name. What else? Yeah, I think that's everything. Just have a look and you can see what you like, and whatever works for you will hopefully will benefit you. Anyway, that's me for today. See you guys another time. It's me, your boy CJ Peace.